Hello everyone, welcome back to Through the Bible with Liz and friends. Today I have Natasha with me. Hi! Natasha, last time we finished talking about Jacob and Esau. Don't you mean Israel and Esau? Well, yes, God did change Jacob's name to Israel. However, typically in the Bible, he was still referred to as Jacob. Oh, okay. So if we're done talking about Jacob or Israel, and who are we going to be talking about today? Well, today we're going to start talking about Joseph, and we're going to talk about him for several lessons. Who is Joseph? Well, Jacob had 12 sons. 12? Yes, 12. That's a lot! Yes, and Joseph was the second youngest of the 12 sons of Jacob. Hey. Yes. If Jacob had 12 sons, yes, then why are we talking about the second youngest and not like the oldest or something? Well, you see, remember Jacob had 2 wives. Yeah, Leah and Rachel. Yeah, and the first 10 sons came from Leah. Okay. And Joseph was the oldest son of Rachel. Oh, and Rachel was the one that he loved. Yes. So that actually caused Jacob to favor Joseph. Joseph was his favorite son. That's not good. Mm-mm. It's not good for parents to have favorites. That's right. And we actually learned that from Isaac and Rebekah with their twins, that having favorites did not go well. Mm-mm. No. But unfortunately, Jacob favored Joseph, and he clearly showed that he liked Joseph more than his other sons. Oh no, that's not good. No, it's not. It's going to make Joseph stand out. And not in a good way. You're right. But, he favored him. He gave him different responsibilities than the older ones, and he even gave him this ornate robe of many colors that really made Joseph stand out compared to his brothers, who were shepherds in the family. Uh-oh. Yeah, his brothers hated him. No, that's not good. No, it's not good. And one day, when Joseph was about 17 years old, he had 2 dreams. So what did he see before 17? What do you mean, what did he see? Like, when he slept, did he just see blackness? Why are you thinking that? Because you said he didn't have a dream until 17. No, I said at 17 he had 2 dreams, but they were special dreams. What made them so special? Well, you see, they were predictions of Joseph's future. Did God tell him that? No, but we know from what ends up happening to Joseph that they were predictions of Joseph's future. Okay, so what were in these dreams? Well, in the first dream, Joseph saw him and his brothers gathering grain and making sheaves, and suddenly all the sheaves bowed down to Joseph's sheaf. Okay. And then the second dream, Joseph saw the sun and the moon, 11 stars, all bow down to them. Okay, I'm confused. Why? Because those can't actually happen, and you said this was a prediction of what was going to happen to Joseph in the future. Well, they weren't literal predictions, like stars and sheaves didn't literally bow down to Joseph. So what did they mean? Well, they represented how one day Joseph's family was going to bow down to him. Wouldn't that make his brothers mad? It did make his brothers mad. They already didn't like him, and suddenly Joseph is saying that one day they're going to bow down to them. That made them really annoyed. It made them feel like they were lesser than him, or at least that's what they thought that he thought. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh is right, because it caused them to do something drastic. What happened? Well, one day, Jacob sent Joseph out to check on his brothers. Where are they? Well, remember, they were shepherds, and often they would take the sheep where there was more grass and water to help feed them and whatever, so they weren't anywhere nearby. So Jacob sent Joseph to check on them, make sure they were okay. And what happened? Well, while Joseph was still a long way off, his brothers saw him coming, and they plotted to kill him. What? Yep. That can't happen. Because you said that we were going to be talking about Joseph for several lessons. I did. And they're about to kill him. Well, you see, Reuben, the oldest, stepped in and said, no, let's not kill him. Let's throw him in the cistern instead. How does that help? That's not much better. Well, you see, Reuben planned on coming back later and saving Joseph after the brothers had calmed down a little bit. Oh, so this is how the story ends today. Reuben saves Joseph, and they all live happily ever after. Well, not quite. What? You see, later, a caravan was coming by, and Reuben wasn't anywhere around. He was probably taking care of the sheep or something, and the other brothers saw them and said, let's sell Joseph to them. What? Yep. So they took Joseph out of the cistern, tore off his robe, and sold him for 20 shekels of silver to the caravan. Oh, no. Yep. So Joseph was going to become a slave in Egypt. If he's a slave, how does that work out with his predictions? Well, we're going to find out later. But when Reuben came back, he was distraught. He ripped his robe, and he was so upset because he couldn't go save Joseph. He was too far gone. Oh, no. Wait. Yes. What did they tell their father? I mean, he was going to question. He was going to go looking for Joseph. What happened? Well, you see, they had taken Joseph's robe, and when they sold him, and they ripped it up and smeared blood all over it, making it seem like they found it, and Joseph had been killed. What? They lied to their father after selling their brother? Yeah. You see, earlier in the Bible, we read how these brothers weren't listening to God. They had been making some very poor choices. So this was further evidence that they weren't trusting in God. They weren't listening to the lessons that they had learned from their ancestors about following and trusting in God. Instead, they let their anger get the best of them. Oh, no. Well, how are we going to find out what happened to Joseph? I mean, you said the predictions came true. That's right, they do come true. But you're going to have to wait till another lesson to find out how they come true. Aww. Well, that's it for our story for today. So until next time, remember to go let your light shine. Bye, friends. Bye.